Hey guys, it's me. When my kids come bursting through the door, I'm just going to pause this and then I'll resume. But okay, here we are. Yesterday we talked about fractions, and today we're going to talk about fractions. I made it easy for you yesterday, right? Just a little review. Okay, we talked about how the denominator here just shows how many parts are going to be in the shape, and you guys drew a bunch of those, right? So thirds, I could do this, right? I could do this, right? Three parts, thirds, right? And this doesn't change. This is the language of three. And then this is how many parts I'm actually going to fill in. 2 parts out of 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, right? So we covered that. And then we also talked about this, that when two fractions speak the same language, I can add them together. So if I'm speaking in the language of, let's say, if I'm speaking a language of 4, and along comes another friend who speaks the language of 4, I can basically 1 slice plus 2 slices, right? They all speak the same language. Okay. This slice with these 2 slices fill up 1, 2, 3 parts. All right. So that was all of yesterday. If you feel comfortable with that, I promise it does not get any harder today. But I actually like today because I get to explain improper fractions. I'm going to write that word for you so you can see it here. Improper. And when you think of improper fractions, I want you to think of this. It's a guy with a head that's too big, right? He's got this massive head and this tiny little body. And look, he's kind of upset about it. He doesn't like it because his head keeps falling over, okay? And all this means, guys, is if I have a denominator like, I don't know, thirds, right? Instead of 1/3, I might have 11 thirds, right? The numerator way bigger than the denominator. The head is way too big, okay? I'm going to teach us about these today. It's exactly like yesterday. It's not hard, so here we go. All right. Now, let's do that. Let's go with 11 thirds, actually. This is what I like. This denominator here, the thirds, it's the language. It doesn't change no matter what. I don't care how big this number gets. It's speaking the language of 3. Now, if I want to draw this out, right? If I drew this one out, you could draw this, right? 1 part out of 3, you just da-da-da-da-da. Right? If I change 11, I just have to shade in 11 parts. And you're saying there's not 11 parts here? You're right. I have to keep making these things so I can fill up 11. Okay? So, all right, I have to make 11. So real quick, I know I'm going to need more than this one. I'm just going to start making a bunch. I might not need them all. I'll just erase the ones I don't need. I got to fill in 11 parts. I already filled in 1, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I ended up not needing that. I'm going to get rid of it. There. I shaded in 11 parts. That's it. I kept making thirds, little containers of 3, until I could put in 11 slices, right? It's 11 slices of pizza. I had to put them in boxes until I, filled up, got rid of all the 11 slices. Now, if I look at this picture, guys, it's kind of cool. I'm going to count how many whole ones there are, and then what piece is left over. So look, I got 1 whole box, 2 whole box, 3 whole box, 3 whole pizzas, whatever, right? I got 1, 2, 3 holes, 3 holes. Now this little guy here, 1, 2, 2 out of 3. I've just changed this improper fraction to a mixed number. And they call it a mixed number because it's a mix of different kinds of numbers, right? We get the whole number, which means a whole thing here. And then we get the fraction, which is a different kind of number. It's a piece of a number, right? We've got 3 wholes and then 2/3, like extra, right? All right, let's do a couple here. Let's go with this. We'll make it easy. Let's go with 9 parts All right, 9 pieces of pizza, and they speak the language of 4. Now, what I want you to do is pause it, all right? I want you to make a bunch of containers, a bunch of circles, right? Make a bunch of those, all right? And then once you shade in 9 pieces, right? Fill one, fill one, fill one until you've covered up 9 slices, all right? Pause it, and then do that. I'm going to wait. All right, pause it. Get it. Hopefully you're back. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to shade in 9 pieces because I can count to 9. By God, I've done it before. All right, check it out. Fourths. All right, let me make a few of these. If I need to make more, we'll just make more. All right, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 pieces. It speaks the language of 4. Well, by God, that's awesome. Check it out. How many holes do I have? What fraction do I have? Well, this whole thing is filled. 1 hole. 2 hole pieces. And this little guy. All right. It's actually equal to 2 holes and then 1 part out of 4. You guys notice? Fourths and fourths. That's what I like about denominators. They usually it's just the language they speak. It doesn't change. It's comforting. Okay, cool. I'm going to give you 2 more to do. See if you guys can do them. And then I'm going to move on. How am I doing on time? 6 minutes and 47 seconds. All right, solid. All right, I'm going to draw these out. No, I'm not going to draw them. You're going to draw them. Let's do, Okay, and let's do... You know what? Draw these out not as pizza, draw them out as candy bar. Draw rectangles, all right? Okay. This one's speaking the language of 2, and this one's speaking the language of 3. So draw your little pictures over here, and then I'll do the same thing. See if your pictures match mine. And then actually figure out how many whole candy bars you have and what fractions left over. Turn this improper fraction into a mixed number. All right, pause it. Okay, hopefully you paused it. Here we go. Check it out. 5 halves. Okay, I said candy bars, so all right. My candy bars have to speak the language of 2, right? And I need to shade in 5. I'm going to make a couple of these guys then. A few, rather. All right. If your picture started off looking like this, awesome. I just have to shade in 5 parts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, check it. How many holes do I have? Oh, easy. 1, 2. 2 holes. And then 1 part out of 2. Oh, it's half. 2 and 1/2. There we go, right? Okay, this guy, thirds. All right, candy bars. If I'm dividing this into thirds, I need to make 2 lines because that gives me 1, 2, 3 equal parts. Make a few of these. Again, make more if needed. All right, so I got to fill in 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, how many holes do I have? Well, this whole thing's filled. This whole thing's filled. And, well, let's do this for this. 2 holes, right? 2 whole candy bars, and then this little piece left over. It's 1/3. It's 1 part out of the 3. I want to be clear, guys. 5 halves, 5 over 2, is equal to 2.5, right? It's just, these are the same fraction, kind of just written different ways. 7/3 is also equal to 2 and 1/3. These are equal. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm actually going to show you how to unpack these to draw these. That'll give you a complete understanding of the basics here. All right, let me give you, this is easy, awesome. But this understanding is going to be really important when we move on to adding and subtracting mixed numbers and multiplying and dividing mixed numbers. Kind of excited to get there, to be honest with you. All right. I'm going to give you 3. If you can do these, You're done for today. And I want you to feel proud of yourself, right? You're going to change these from an improper fraction to a mixed number, all right? Okay. So, take as much space as you need. You use candy bars, pizza, whatever your heart desires. All right, do 10 fourths. I'm going to make this a little crazy. I'm going to do 14 thirds. And then I want you to do, you know what? 15 and fourths, thirds. All right. Do candy bars for this one. Fifths. I find it hard to divide a circle into 5 easy parts. I find it much easier to divide a candy bar. So, all right, here we go. You can do pizza for that one, pizza for that one, and then do candy bars for this one. All right, 10 fourths, 14 thirds, and 15 fifths. All right, pause it. Solve these and see if your picture matches mine. Go ahead. Hopefully you paused it. Okay, cool. Here we go. Fourths. Again, I'm going to do pizza for this. Making fourths with pizza. Easy. All right, now I got to fill in 10 slices. Here's 4 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Okay, 1 hole, 2 holes. A little equal sign. Here we go. 1, 2 holes. And then the fraction left over, 1, 2, and then 2 parts filled in out of 4. I don't know if you can see that. 2 and 2 fourths. That's what I got for that first one. Okay. I'm going to erase this just so I have some more room with this other one here. All right, check it out. 14 thirds. All right, I'll do pizza for this one too. Easy to make thirds. Just like that. It's a peace sign, right? Okay, so I got 14 of these. I got to shade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Running out of room. 13, 14. All right. Man. All right. 14 thirds is actually equal to, let's see, 1 hole, 2 holes, 3 holes, 4 holes, and then 2 parts out of 3. 4 and 2 thirds. It's a lot of slices. Okay, cool. All right, now this last one here. 15 fifths. Now I said do this as a candy bar because I have trouble doing it as pizza with fifths. I've got 4 lines to divide this up into 5 parts. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm getting there. Oh, it's not very good. Sorry. It's 10 so far. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now that's interesting, guys. Because if I look at how many holes I filled up, 1 hole, 2 hole candy bars, 3 hole candy bars, and there's nothing left over. There's no fraction. And this is just a straight up whole number. Now, if you want it to be a fraction, you can. It speaks the language of 5. That doesn't change. You can do that. And there's 0 slices left over. 3 and 0 fifths, or just 3, right? Okay. That's changing mixed numbers into, no, I'm sorry. It's changing improper fractions into mixed numbers, all right? And tomorrow, we'll go backwards. We'll change mixed numbers back into improper fractions. Yeah, if you feel good about this, awesome. If not, have your parents shoot me an email because I can redo this stuff, y'all. I got nothing else going on right now besides cleaning my house, and honestly, I'd rather be doing this. Okay, rock on. Thank you guys for taking the time to do this. Check it out. 14 minutes and 46 seconds, 47 seconds. I made it. I made my time limit. I'll see you guys tomorrow.